Hi, so I've been wanting to show you the Scentsy Air Purifier for a little while. I've had mine here, I think for about 3 weeks now, and I've been using it on and off just to get a bit of a feel for how it works and what it can do. I've never had an air purifier before, so I've learned a little bit about them. So you can see on the settings on the front here, it's got the power button, a timer button. You can change the fan settings, and it's also got a light setting as well. Underneath, oops, just take out the pods from the top. I'll tell you about those in a minute. Underneath is where your filter is. Okay, so that is a HEPA H13 filter, and it can remove at least 99.95% of airborne particles, which is really high, isn't it? So that when you change it, you just pull it out and pop in the new one here. Depending on how much you use it, it'll probably last you about 3 or 4 months. And just slot that back in. Oops, I don't think I did that properly. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on so you can hear what it sounds like when it's running. It does make a sound. It's pretty quiet. It's got 3 different fan settings here. You can have it on auto, which I've got it on at the moment. If it starts detecting particles in the air, then this light will turn red and the fan will switch up a notch, so it'll be a bit louder. But if I wanted to put it on a higher fan setting, I could by just pressing the button again. I'll put it back down to auto now. To put in the top of it, you've got some pods, and these fragrance pods come in about, I didn't count, but I think about 15 different fragrances. You can put 1 or 2 in the top depending on how strong you like it. They just sit in there, and because there's a fan inside it, it pushes the fragrance up through the little basket. There's sort of like little beads in there. So that's pushing the fragrance up now. Now, like I said, if this was I usually find if I turn it on when I'm working in a small room, that's when that light will go red, because there's less air circulation in a small room. Because we've been working at home for the last 3 weeks, my son and I share quite a small computer room, and I do find that when I put it on, it usually does clean the air pretty quickly after I switch it on, and then it goes back down to this quiet setting. I can show you what it will do though, because I found that if you light a candle near it, because that's putting particles into the air from the smoke, that it will set it off. Hopefully I can light this match. I'm not very good at lighting matches. So you'll find I'll light it. And just from having the smoke near it, particularly, yep, there you go. Just from having that near it, it's turning red and it's attempting to filter the air. Obviously the best thing to do would be to blow out the candle for it to be able to filter it really effectively. But see all that smoke coming off the candle, that's what's making it go red now. So that's gone into a higher mode of purification. You can hear the fans turned up a little bit, and it's cleaning the air around it and the smoke particles from that candle. Okay, I do find I can use my Scentsy warmer near it and that won't set it off. It's more so if you've got something like candles that puts a smoke particle in the air. I have been told if you like to use an oil diffuser, then that can affect the use of your purifier, because that does send very small particles of oil into the air. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess. But you don't really need to have a fragrance product going, because you've got the pods in the top. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that today. It's cleaned everything now. Its sensor is telling it that it's okay to turn back down again. I just wanted to show you the purifier today. There's something that I've heard lots of people talking about lately, particularly with working from home in small spaces. You want your air at home to be nice and clean. I've also heard a lot of talk about them being used in offices and classrooms as people are going back to work and back to school. So it might be something that's worth considering. But if you've got any questions about it, send me a message or send me a text, and happy to tell you more.